Okay, guys, we're just waiting for our last speaker for today. That is Asha from Pondi, a very, very special woman and a really good friend. I would want Asha to come in, please. Not Asha. Asha Pondi. Before I call Asha in, when we're waiting for her to join in, we are going to Asha Pondi. Yeah, I think that's it. Guys, that was Shobha. Wasn't her talk wonderful? I think Divya, yes, Divya, you have met her with, I think when you came with your group of friends. Remember, we all went across to the park and then she was there and then she spoke about it. Shobha is really one of my good friends and she's so passionate and it shows in every form that she comes out in. Yeah. Waiting for Asha to come in. Asha. I would like to introduce Asha to you. Before that, I don't know whether Minnie Menon has joined in. Minnie Menon is a good friend of mine. I wore this specially to show it to her. This is one of Minnie's creations. So Minnie, if you're there, if you're out there, I hope you're watching this. This beautiful piece is created by my friend Minnie Menon. Okay, we go on to Asha now. And to me personally, Asha is a one-stop person at Pondicherry. I mean, I want anything from Pondicherry, I just have to call up Asha at Pondi. And I think she has never, ever let me down. And she's, you know, she really goes out of her way to be like, you know, helpful in every possible way. Let me also tell you that she's one person who has fantastic connections at Pondicherry, all right? And I remember I just sent out my team once to Pondi and I said, this is about maybe seven years back. I sent my general manager, my F&B manager and my chef to Pondi and I said, I need one good coffee person from Pondi. And it was just a blind search. And like I said, when you have good intentions, I've always believed in that. This is what happened. They found the right person. And you know who helped us? It was Asha. And I didn't even know Asha at that point of time, you know. So that is how Asha has come into our lives and she's been there since then. And a lot of us are close to Asha with Shailaja and JU. All of us interact continuously with Asha and I'm so glad that she's one of our special guests today. It is an honor to have her. Other than that, I'm so glad that viewers, I'm so glad that you have been there for us for the past couple of days. It really means a lot. And yes, we do have, hey, Asha. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, wow, you're looking lovely and in that and green too. Yeah, a different shade of green.
And now first you asking me to get adaptability to this. Okay. Hi, Nina.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that's Asha Gupta from Pondi. I'm just introducing you as a personal friend, but I'm going to go on to. You can't hear.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
She's not able to hear. We're going to look into that. I'm going to call you on the phone, so we'll connect you, Asha. Earlier, when can you? I can hear you.
I can too. Yeah.
Okay, super. So I was just talking to everyone that you are my one-stop solution at Pondicherry, right? And you've never let me down. So thank you so much. I would like to acknowledge this in front of everyone today. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Going to formal introduction of Asha. Asha has been the GM Pondi Tourism Development Corporation, and she has worked. She has worked for 20 years under different governors. She's actually been a hotelier by profession. That's why she knows all those people in Pondi who own the restaurants and hotels. She's passionate about Pondi tourism. She's passionate about Pondicherry first. tourism and all her work. She's extremely positive.
After
She helps people from all walks of life. And right now, she's a controller at the Rajnivas. And she's being mentored by Kiran Bedi, and she's a very valuable person in her team. And she helps out with all her CSR outreach and all other activities at Rajnivas. So there you are, ladies, introducing a very important person, Asha from Pondicherry, to you.
Hello. Hi.
Asha,
So nice to see you, Nina. I'm so happy. And thanks for giving us this opportunity to a little bit dress up and meet you all. Thanks so much.
we always
Yeah.
discuss that, right? You know, I mean, my mother always told me, you know, it doesn't matter how you're feeling, okay? Just dress up and you'll be fine, you know? So I think my sense of dressing goes back to my mom. She's the one who's, you know, giving me my sense of dressing. And the last place has also given me the occasion to wear my clothes in green, to take out some of my accessories. I'm loving it. Yeah. So coming back, I would like to thank you for one more thing, Asha.
Okay.
The birthday celebrations that we had for Kiran ma'am at Pondicherry last year. Oh my God, we came with about 70 people from the Bob cycling group. And I think we ate up all the cake.
No, there was enough. There was enough to go around. There was enough. Thank you, Nina. Thanks for coming. It's been wonderful hosting different groups, because for me, it's introducing you all to this beautiful place, Pondicherry.
I know, and Pondicherry is the top of the list for most of us. In fact, the first trip of the Green Goddess, you know, has been to Pondicherry. We would like to do many more trips. And everyone who came on the trip loved every moment of it. And we also, you know, you guided us throughout, and then you took great care of us. So thank you so much. I don't know how you do it. You do it very calmly, okay? But you do such wonderful things. And
Nina, can you go ahead from the gratitude? It's kind of too much. Thank you.
One thing is still, I think, pending for us, Asha, and that is, you know, we are supposed to be cycling with Kiran Bedi, the Bob cycling group with Kiran Bedi at Pondicherry. Hopefully, that's going to be very soon. Yeah?
Yes, we look forward.
Yeah.
We'll do it with social distancing and our masks. That's the safest to do it. We could do it. Why not? Sometime let the lockdown get to settle down.
Both of us are positive people. And I hope that, you know, we being careful right now is going to help the situation get better faster. So I guess as responsible citizens, responsible adults, you know, we need to do what the government is telling us to do. So please tell us something about yourself from your side, and how did you get here, Asha? Please.
Okay. Thank you, Nina. I think it's going to be a mutual admiration society if I start saying thanks. But I just want to say that with some people and some places, it's a special connect. So I guess that's what triggered off. And for me, Pondicherry is a passion. I think what's nice about Pondi is it's got its spirituality because of the ashram, the mother, and more than that, it's a town of settlers. You know, people from all over. It has an international interface. So in that event, we have the best of creativity, we have the best of products, we have the best of skills, manpower, and that really helps us to come on a different platform. And as you're aware, you have visited us enough. But Pondicherry brings a kind of it's a unique place. It's a small town with all the benefits of having been a big place. So I know when you talk about me, I somehow go back to Pondi. So I basically started as a hotelier from the Chennai Institute, worked at Jaipur at the Jaimal Palace, and being a hotelier brought me back to Pondi Tourism. And being in Pondi Tourism, I've done a couple of stints back to the Rajnivas at work here when it demands, or back to tourism as it may be. Well, this wonderful amalgamation of responsibilities with tourism and working with the Lieutenant Governors, it gives us it gives a wonderful perspective. It gives a wonderful perspective to the place, because tourism gives me an idea of how Pondicherry is, and having been born and brought up here, it's wonderful to see it develop. And being in the administration, it's nice that you can, kind of maneuver, or you can at least know what's happening to your beautiful town. Like now we're going to become a smart city. Now, even if you're going to become a smart city, we need to be eco-conscious. We need to be an eco-conscious hub. Each hub has to be self-sustainable. Like starting with the Rajnivas, I would say that we had a project from Rashtrapati Bhavan where it's called the Roshni project. All the Rajbhavans were asked to become eco-conscious in every aspect, whether it was rainwater harvesting, solar energy, kitchen gardens, vermicomposting. And this is not now. This is something which happened like 7, 8 years back. So we all were called to the Rashtrapati Bhavan, and we all took back our takeaways from there. And we tried to make each Rajbhavan or each Rajnivas of ours a eco-conscious hub. So that's how I think each office has to be. The Rajnivas one, every office has to become eco-conscious and bring about an eco-conscious habitat in our homes, in our offices, in our communities, and then Pondicherry. For Pondicherry being eco-conscious, I think it's a way of life. So it shouldn't be so difficult. And I think that's the USP of Pondi. Whenever you come, when we have visitors coming from Pondicherry, from elsewhere, I tell them, please don't look for Birla Mandir, planetarium, zoo. We don't have these kind of knickknacks here. You have to experience Pondicherry. You have to discover yourself. It's the place you just need to be.
You're right, Asha, because every time I have come to Pondi and I've made, I think, a number of trips in all my years that I've been in Chennai. And at least a couple of times in a year, I make a trip there. And every time I go there, I learn something new. There's something that it's always evolving and evolving in the right kind of direction. So I wish, you guys are so close. Why don't you wake up some more of us in Chennai?
Okay, we'll try to.
So,
and yeah, tell me.
So what is the difference that you have had, in your stint with the present governor and the ones before that? One very variable difference.
See, the Rajnivas is the home and the office of the Lieutenant Governor. So every time we have a Lieutenant Governor, it brings a different atmosphere to the whole building, to the working as well as the home. When you have an academician, then there's more of academic work, because they're all people who have come so enriched in their professions and in their careers. So they bring their own character, they bring their own professional abilities onto this place. So if you have an academician, like you have the Vice Chancellor of a university, there's a lot of research work going on. And then if you have somebody who's been with social welfare, like we had a lady who was with social welfare, then we knew that there was a lot of women empowerment going on. Then if you have somebody who's been an academician, then we know that there's going to be a lot of proactive educational work going on. And I have seen it, it changes the whole tapestry of the place. It brings a different hue. And but yes, the change which I have seen now, it has been phenomenal. I think, it takes a lot of time to do, but it's a change all over India. It's a new India, but at Rajnivas, it came at super speed. It's a new India where people are opening up, offices are opening up. You can't afford to be stuffy and close doors anymore. Everything is online and everything. Yeah, Rajnivas was at super speed doing up everything, but I think slowly it's happening everywhere also. What happened when Dr. Bedi took over was the biggest thing. I think it's become a people nivas. And for us, all the officers in Rajnivas, it was always like, it's the office, it's the first citizen's residence. There was a certain awe to it. There was a certain magnificence to it. There was a certain no to it for the outside man. But for us now, it's like a people nivas, pre-COVID. So it became a people nivas. Like suddenly we had to accept, ma'am would say, anyone can register online and people can come in. We were showing films to children in our lawns. We had the Rajnivas film series where children were being invited. It went to the extent like, we had these children who came and then a child said it was her birthday. So ma'am said, okay, you come and sit on the governor's chair. And we were like, really, can somebody really do that? And she said, no, it's okay. Let's inspire children. So it was kind of, for us, breaking all the protocol in a certain parameter of discipline, of course. Yes, it has been an eye-opener for us that institutions are meant to be people-friendly in every manner. For us, it is the opening of the Radnivas, I think, and now it's percolating down. And so we have realized that, yes, that's how it's meant to function. And that's how we are able to, I think, over the last 5 years, we've had more than 2 lakh people visiting us on various occasions.
Wow.
Yes. And then we have something in the evening at 5 o'clock, which is the open house, where anyone, just anyone, can walk inside and meet the governor and say that their electricity is not there or the water is not there. And that's how it is. She allows everyone. So when the lieutenant governor is
It's really,
allowing everyone,
and it's
how are we to stop?
as being accessible,
I can't hear you, Nina. I can't hear you.
Yeah.
I can't hear Nina. I can't hear you, Nina.
I can hear you, Asha. I can hear you.
Yeah.
Now, can you hear me better?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to end the session in a couple of minutes. I would like to ask anyone, I would also like to acknowledge, I want you to take back my pranams to Kiran Bedi ma'am from us here, because she's mentored so many people that I know. Shivani Arora is one of the persons who's benefited so much from her love. And Jayu's son, Vedant, I mean, he's blossomed into a fantastic young man with the stint that he had.
He was already, yes.
Of what you all are doing in Pondicherry. So thank you so much for this, Asha. Really, just stay the way you are. You're so blessed. And then because of that, we are blessed to know people like you, right? So,
yes.
Just a couple of questions for you, and let me see if anyone wants to ask anything or an acknowledgement. Yeah. I think everyone says that's great at Rajnivas, because I don't think they would have known about this. And yes, everyone says it's an inspiring talk from you. That's it. So, Asha.
Yes, I see a couple of my interns there. Okay, thank you. Thanks, Anu. Thanks, everybody for there. That's wonderful.
And we're proud of Asha Gupta and the contribution to tourism, Pondicherry. There you are. Asha Sachdev says excellent.
Thanks, Apna.
So there you are. And Shailaja says she loves your handlooms.
Okay. We look forward. Post-COVID, we'll meet again in a new normal and we'll take it across.
Yeah,
Tourism is only going to change. It's going to stay. It's only changing.
Yeah, so Asha, look after yourself. And like I said, if there's something that you require in Chennai, you have a whole lot of friends here, right?
I'm blessed.
Shailaja and Jayu and all of us are always there. And you can always reach out. And please stay there for us at Pondicherry and keep inspiring people. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nina. And thanks to everybody there. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Okay, guys, I think we have come to the end of the session, and I have really enjoyed myself the last couple of days being your host. And thank you for being such a wonderful audience for me, so appreciative of me. And I'm so glad all my Duchess organizers, Sujata, Rati, Anu Sachdev, Anu Agarwal, have been there for me throughout. And Shailaja has been accessing us. And I know Divya has been there for most of our sessions. Today I see Camilla there. So thank you so much, guys. And wait for the next edition of the